This video goes through how to complete week 19 homework. What percent does the shaded grid represent? Remember that the whole is 100, so we're counting to see how many out of 100 are shaded. Each of these columns is 10, so I can easily count by tens to begin with. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then I have one more. So 71 out of 100 are shaded in, which means I have 71% of the grid. Number 2, what percent does the shaded grid represent? Again, I can count by tens, 10, 20, and then I have 8 more hundredths, so there are 28 out of 100 shaded, which means 28%. Number 3, what percent does the shaded grid represent? Again, we're talking out of 100, and I have 10 plus one more, so I have 11 out of 100, which is 11%. What percent does the shaded grid represent? So I'm going to look at this one. This is 100 out of 100, plus we have 30 more, and so I have 130 100ths colored in. So those tiny little squares are hundredths, and I have 130 of them colored in. So this means 130%. Another way you can think about it is this is 100% colored in, and this is 30% colored in. When we add them together, we get 130%. Which is the better deal, 30% off $50 shoes or 1/4 off of $50 shoes? So I'm going to change my 1/4 into a decimal so I can put it in a percent so I can compare that to my 30%. So 2 ways I can do that. I can write a proportion and write this per 100. And I can see that 1/4 is 25 hundredths, which means it's 25%. So 1/4 off is 25% off. Or I could have divided my decimal, or my fraction 1 divided by 4 to get that decimal 25 hundredths, which means 25%. In either case, 30% off is a better deal than 25% off. Which is the better deal? 25% off $200 bike or 1/3 off of a $200 bike. So in this one, it's not easy to go from 1/3 to hundredths. So this might be one where you're going to use your calculator and do the division. 1 divided by 3. If you do that on your calculator, you're going to notice you get 3 repeating. So it's a bunch of 3s going, and they will continue to repeat. So if I want to change this into a percent, I'm going to say this is about 33%. So now I can compare these, and I can see that 1/3 off would be a better deal than 25% off.